What's going on, my friends? This video is intended for solar reps, consultants, brokers, company owners, really any salesperson for that matter, but I want to talk to the solar peeps right now. So if you're in the solar industry, check this out. I want to talk today about handling objections. One of the best ways to do that and a good way of handling pretty much all objections. But before I get into that, if you are a solar rep or consultant that you're interested in generating leads, check out our marketing software. I always do this before every video. If you're on YouTube, go into the YouTube description or go to runwithsolar.online. It's a complete marketing suite with funnels, ads, a full autoresponder, a contact manager, all that stuff, a marketing app that's built specifically for the solar industry. It's pretty cool. So go check that out if you haven't yet. Start a free trial and talk with us on the phone. We'll help you get onboarded. With that being said and out of the way, I want to talk about handling objections. So the general rule of thumb as far as handling objections, and by the way, if you're knocking on doors right now, you've probably gotten a bunch already. You're always going to get them, right? And so one of the best things to do for really any objection is always go ahead and state the person's name and then say something to the effect of, I understand why you would feel that way, and then go into two different ways. One, go into a response that combats or demolishes, I call it, that objection, or you can ask focused questions. So for example, someone might say, you know, I'm not sure if there's really an ROI with solar. If someone said that to me and say the person's name was John, I'd say something like, listen, John, I understand exactly why you would say that. Let me ask you though, what have you heard that's made you say that? You know, and you can then say, well, my neighbor was telling me about it, and you can figure out exactly what the root cause of that is and then get into a response for it. Now, you're going to get better at this as you do it more and more, but that's one way to approach it. The other way is you go right into a rebuttal or a response, right? So, hey, listen, John, I understand why you say that, but let me go ahead and share some facts with you that might help kind of alleviate that thought in your mind. Number one, on average, people save, 26% on solar, and then after year 7, they break, whatever. The point being is, everyone is different with all the different programs, et cetera, that they offer. So option one, and what you should always do, so not really an option, but what you should always do is state their name and agree with or say, I understand maybe why you would say that, or I understand where you're coming from, or hey, that could be the case, maybe not for the whole ROI thing, right? But if they say something like, well, I don't know if my roof is shaded enough. You can say something like, or sun, has enough sun on it. Well, hey, listen, that might be the case, but let's discuss that a little bit. Things like that to go ahead and kind of agree or lay some common ground with the person and then get into a response to that objection with either asking a focused question to figure out why are they saying that so you can get a direct response to it, or going right into a rebuttal that makes sense. So that's kind of a general rule of thumb. Hopefully you wrap your head around that, but here's what I want to tell you what to do right now. Go on Google and type in solar objections. There's like hundreds of articles out there that have good quality objections that you're gonna get and then good written responses. I don't wanna spend 15 minutes on this video trying to educate you on all that. Go look at that. It's gonna help you go into battle, so to speak, with some armor, right? Or some ammunition, so to speak, to be able to rebuttal or to rebuke some of these objections. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, like this video, and if you haven't yet, go check out the Run with Solar software. I think you're gonna love it. We just made a whole bunch of enhancements to it. So go check it out and we'll see you on the inside. Can't wait to talk to you. Bye-bye.